Hi guys. I feel a really strong pull to do a reading for the collective, but I'm feeling someone's energy that is feeling very close to walking away. The hand is on the doorknob, and you are right there to walk away from whatever it is. Let me share something with you. I had an amazing visit. I was in meditation. And I feel that I should share this with you. It was personal for me, but there's something about this meditation that tells me that parts of it were meant for others to hear. Because you may be going through something like this too. Now there are energies that come and go, and there's sometimes there's energy that, that brings us a break, peace, um, clarity. We feel like we're floating or moving on to the next level, and those are great moments. But let me tell you what some of us might be going through right now, because I feel it deep to the core. I had a meditation where I was brought to this place of 3 choices, and the ascended master that was with me was Jesus. And let me tell you, in my meditation, I saw a woman, and I saw her not facing these openings, these entrances or portals, whatever you want to call them. She was facing off to the side and looking in another direction. And so our ascended master, Jesus, said to her, "You are not looking. You are not making a choice. You are looking away because the choices are too much for you. Do you trust me?" And in this meditation, this woman said, "Yes, but please identify who you are." And Jesus said, "Look into my eyes." And she knew when she looked into his eyes that it was him, that it was Jesus, that she could trust him. And so when she looked into his eyes, she saw so many things. She saw the pain of her soul. She saw choices. She saw freedom and felt love, protection. And so he said, "There are 3 portals here. Choose which one you would like to go into. Choose the portal that will bring you to a better life that you deserve." And so she looked at the portals, and the one to the far left was sort of grayed out, and she knew that was for another time, another experience that she'll go through in the future, another choice she has to make. And the second one, the one in the middle, was boarded up, and she knew that that was the past, that she couldn't go back because it wasn't making her happy. It wasn't serving her at all. This portal, this entrance to the life that she was currently in, it was closed off. She didn't want that anymore. And the third one, the one right to the right, was the one where she felt she knew she had to enter. She knew she had to go through that portal to come out the other side into a better life. And so Jesus held out his hand, and she took his hand. And he said, "Are you ready for a better life?" And she said, "Yes," with tears streaming down her face. "Yes, I trust you, Jesus. Yes, I am ready." And as they stepped into this portal, she saw before her a tower. And she saw pieces of this tower falling off, like you would see in a mountainous area. You would see rocks or boulders rolling down the hill. She saw pieces of this tower falling. And Jesus said to her, "This tower pieces of it are falling. They're things that you have to let go of, that you haven't yet. You've been a bit resistant, scared. What are you scared of? What are you afraid of, my love?" And as she pondered this question, the pain in her heart grew. Her throat felt closed. She felt a lump in her throat. And Jesus said, "Trust me. What you have to let go of is falling now. Because from the ash, everything that's falling from this tower brings you to a newness or more firm foundation. Everything you have to let go of to finally close out this chapter of your life is falling now. And you feel as if you might be in some sort of helplessness. But that's only because your soul is speaking loudly and is telling you you cannot remain any longer the way you are. There is a better life. And as she sees these pieces of the tower falling, she sees the new tower, brand new, sparkling, huge tower rise up from the ashes. And she sees this tower rise up so high she can't see the top. But she feels its presence. She feels a freshness, a newness, a strong desire to have this beautiful new life in front of her, free of everything that she's had to endure, every pain that she's had, every fear. And for some, it may be people that have to leave now, that have to be a part of your life in a different way, not the same as it was, or maybe not at all. And so Jesus says to her, "What do you see?" And she says, "I see this beautiful tower that's glimmering, that looks indestructible." And he said, "That's because it is. And this tower is you. You are this tower. Let the pieces fall away that no longer serve you. Rise up to be this tower built on a firm foundation. Freedom. Free to grow, free to blossom, free to give, free to receive. In purity and love and light. And as I was in meditation, I was feeling myself crying and realizing I am that tower. I want that life. And I'm going to do everything I can to get that life. And Jesus said, you don't have to do that much. You have to just show up. You have to be able to open your arms to receive and let go of what needs to be let go of now. Your soul has spoken. There's no longer a reason to resist. And you don't even have to know for sure what it is you want. You just want freedom and happiness and peace, and the rest will fall into place. And as I look into his eyes, I see, like a film strip, what needs to be let go of, things that I didn't realize were bothering me. And he said, this is where you let go. This is where you let that pain come through to release what has to go. To be in that place of acceptance. The place of freedom. A weight lifted off your shoulders. See, what happens is you won't be able to stay in the same place for too much longer, guys. If you haven't already started shifting and moving into a better place within, you will. We're not all on the same timeline. Some of us have gone through this, some of us are still. It's not a time to run away from fate, because quite simply you can't. And if you feel forced in any way, then you still have some work to do. I'm feeling that there are some who are who know that this is what they have to do. They have to, some of you, I feel a real strong urge to just run as fast as you can, running away from whatever situation you're in, because you're exhausted, you're tired. You're tired of the same thing, the same life that isn't serving you anymore. I feel and see someone, I see sneakers. I see somebody wanting to run as fast as they can to freedom. But there's some things that are sort of slowing you down, and that is you're sort of focusing on everything at once. And if you remember in my last post, I was telling you about that vision I had of being in a crossroads and overthinking and not knowing what it is, what do I want, which direction. And God said, you're in the center of a crossroads because you have to come to your center. You have to be centered. And you have to trust and free fall into that trust. And so that's what this is. There's doors everywhere. Which way? Which way? What do I do? What if this? What if that? What matters right now is that you move to freedom, whatever situation you're in. I will never tell any of you what you have to do. As far as romance and all the other things, what I will tell you is I know that this process, this journey, is about losing yourself so you can find yourself. Dying a little bit, putting away things so you can be reborn into this beautiful better life for yourself. And so, we're being called upon to trust. And I know that some of you might be saying right now, I've been trying to trust forever, nothing's happening. Well, they're asking us that right now more than ever, to trust in your divine creator, to trust in the light within your soul that is speaking and shining louder than ever. Because it's time to break free. It's never easy, never painless to shed layers that are holding us back. But it helps if we have faith and trust in our divine creator, because he didn't create us to live in a world of chaos, to live in a world of discontent, to live in our own world of imprisonment. Our divine creator created us to be a light where we are, to stand tall within the comfort and the peace and the love for yourself. And that's not a selfish thing. That is a beautiful thing. When you stand tall, stand up for truth, and do what's right for you, for your soul. It's also a lesson for others around us. We don't need their approval, but we need to be mindful that when we stand tall in our truth, we're like a walking billboard. So we can affect others right where we stand. Standing in the integrity of truth. Not compromising anymore with anyone to do things that make them happy only, but to stand in integrity of our own truth, our own happiness, what makes us happy. Because you see, it comes down to taking care of ourselves so we can give in a more clean, pure, beautiful way, which in turn affects others in a beautiful way. So if you've been struggling with what you need to do in whatever way that is for you, then know this. At your center, at your core, at the sanctuary within you, you are protected, you are guided, and God honors those who honor their soul and follow their path. You may be confused right now about walking away from a job, a friendship, a marriage. But you don't have to see the whole big picture right now. Right now, all you have to do is trust your soul. Trust the light within and take steps accordingly, and you will be guided and protected along the way. Your divine guides, your angels, your guides, your light within, or higher self, whatever you want to call that. I call it your soul. You have a lot of support here, a lot of guidance. And they're speaking, but maybe you haven't been hearing or you don't know how. All it takes is a simple opening up and talk to your guides. Tell them, because they're waiting for you to give them permission to help you, to work with you. There is no right or wrong prayer. It's simply, I can't do this alone. I don't want to do this alone anymore. I need your help, guides. I need your help, God. I need you to guide me. I need you to help me because I can't do this alone. Help is on the way, guys. Help is on the way. And for those of you who have been struggling with giving back and trying to help others, you've maybe gone through some of this stuff already. You know what it's like. Give back. Help someone as they awaken on their journey. It is never up to us to judge. It is only up to us to help, to hold their hand, to guide in a loving way. So if you've been holding back on how to give back, how to serve, don't be shy. Shine your light. This walking away can mean a lot of things. If you are in a relationship that's you're meant to be with that person, then walk away from the things that are holding you back from flourishing. If you're in a relationship with someone that you're not supposed to be in, allow yourself to walk away. Allow yourself to heal from codependency. Allow yourself to love yourself enough to give yourself that gift of freedom. If you're in a job that doesn't serve you, it's not fulfilling anymore, ask for help, guidance to find that right career for you. Whatever it is, this walking away is really, this is a strong pull for that right now. I feel it right now. I'm here. It's late. It's, what is it, midnight now for me probably? But I will tell you that there is a strong pull now because they're telling us, we need you to be how God created you to be. We need you to live the life that you were meant to live. And now that big push is here to walk away from whatever it is. And you'll know what that is. For some of you, it's financial issues. But if you've been focusing your energy on lack of, walk away from that. Walk away. Ask for guidance, ask for help. To shed that, because that doesn't belong. We all wish we were wealthy, more money coming in than going out. But I believe that we can improve in all areas of our life, even financial, if we just look at the value that we have within us. It will match the value on the outside as well. So, as our guides are telling us with all of this, things will come to fruition. Abundance. It is a time, they're saying it is a time. That's why that push is here, because it is a time to reap everything that our soul has, our destiny, what's there for us. And let me tell you, if you're restless and you plant those seeds of intentions of what it is that you want, or maybe you don't know what you want yet, you want to leave it up to God to tell you, to show you. What is it that my soul desires? What is it I need to flourish, to grow? The first step is walking away, like they initially showed us, right? Allowing yourself to go through, allow yourself to feel the pain of walking away, of whatever it is. The pain is only temporary, right? It's like prying seeds out of where they've been stuck or embedded when we shed things sometimes. And it can be painful because we've been very familiar with those certain things that have been within us for a long time. It's time to plant better seeds where those seeds were. Don't get caught up in the the upset of all the possibilities of what do I do, which door do I take, which way do I turn. Right now the focus is on trust and letting your guides, letting God do the planning for you. He already has. It's already written. All you have to do is open up. No point in overthinking. Easier said than done, I just heard. So someone is thinking that or is feeling that. But let me tell you, yeah, we're human. And God doesn't expect us to be perfect. And He doesn't expect us with a snap of a finger to all of a sudden shed everything and trust. But day by day, before you get out of bed, before you go to sleep, say to yourself and to God, I trust you to see me through this. I trust myself to fall into the abyss of faith and knowing that where I land is exactly where God wants me to be. We are loved. And God loves us so much that He can't bear to see us be miserable or unhappy or be in that old life anymore that doesn't serve us. It's time, guys, okay? For those of you on this timeline that are at that point of that final point, right? You've been thinking about things for a little while, but now you're sort of awakening. And your soul is saying, hello, I'm knocking on your door here. Wake up. This isn't the life for you. There's a better way. Love me, love your soul, love yourself enough to allow it. So with that, I really believe that is the message. I believe that we are in a time right now of, sorry about the noise, trying to grab something here. We are in a time of letting go. We're always going to have something to let go of as we traverse this path. It's not just one-time deal, letting go and then you're moving forward. No, we're moving forward. Sorry for the camera moving. I'm trying to take some cards out because I want to just, I'm being told to, or asked to pick a card from this deck. It is a romance deck, which to me can be romantic with a partner or yourself. And right now I feel like it's within ourselves. That's what I feel. Okay? So however you take this, take this. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. For me, I feel like it is our attention being diverted to what the most important thing is right now, and that is our inner light, our inner love, our balancing our masculine and feminine within ourselves. And so they're asking us to get in touch with yourself. Okay? This isn't a romance reading. If this resonates in some way with you and you have just met someone and you feel this chemistry, it's really strong, there's a reason why. This could be a friendship, someone you're leaning on, or they're leaning on you. And there is an energy there that you're sharing that is helping each other right now. This is about healing, guys. This is about healing. I can do a romance reading at some point, but right now, this is what I'm being called to do, okay? And so here, heart-to-heart conversations, go within. Ask for that guidance, that clarity. Your guides are with you always. And I can tell you right now, they will never steer you in the wrong direction. They will never judge you. They will never criticize you. You will never hear them say or feel them in a bad way. They are meant to be here for you, to guide you to a better light, to guide you to your own truth within yourself. Thank you, guides, for being here and this beautiful message. I believe that is it. And if you have any questions, as always, I just started a Facebook page called Blossoming Souls. And so I have been putting some content on there, mostly inspirational stuff. And as well, you know, I have a website, blossomingsouls1111.com, and of course my YouTube channel. And I don't charge for any of it. And I can say that with all sincerity because I'm here to give back. It's the least I can do. I'm with you on this journey, guys, always. Know that. Because I'm traveling too. I will